Okay. Time to send it out. Yep. Alright, sick. Pretty sure everything's working. Yeah. Yeah, everything's working. I should lower the quality on this. This VOD won't be muted because I can just use this music as long as I credit the creator. My guess is that everyone that knows me is currently asleep right now, so we're just gonna go for it. What should I start with? What is the easiest one I can start with? This probably. I've basically already written it. So we'll just go with this. Alright. We're gonna start a timer. I'm gonna give myself 10 minutes. Oh, you know what? Hold on. If this is an Elven article, I need some weep shit. I need Aquarium Park. Where's Aquarium Park? Where is it? There's Planet Wisp. Come on. There we go. Alright. Sick. Oh, I did not stop it. Okay. We're going in. No, I'm not feeling that. I think this should be obscure. I need to make sure I still know what liqueur means. It just means really sweet. Extremely sweet. Yeah. 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 This shit is like syrup. Cinema. Or I guess in this case, literature. I should I should come up with a new Elven city name. I can't default everything to Yasudun. but maybe I will end up doing that. What did I name, What did I name this village with the bridge? Tanso. Okay. Nah, I don't care that much. Okay. Oh, you know what I just realized? Hold on. I'm gonna stop the timer. Before starting this, I found in my video files like dozens upon dozens of recordings, and it was recording while I was streaming, right? And I didn't know why it was doing that. I now realize it's because the hotkeys I have on OBS to start and stop the recordings are the brackets. The same brackets that I've been using for World Anvil. It all makes sense. I should change the hotkeys. Okay. Alright, let's get another 10 seconds. Let's get another 10 minutes. And then I should bold this. There we go. god, that looks ugly. Oh no. Oh no, the word. Oh god. I gotta come up with more. Use legend. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll specify that it's herbal. Should I give the Hashira a name? Probably not. Just unnamed. He's completely forgotten. This is his legacy. Drinking this and then fucking dying. Instantly. Not instantly. Alright. Is that grammatically correct? The then Hashira. The then. No, I don't like that. Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. I will not put the timer back on. I'm locked in. Ooh, wait, that's kind of rough. Okay. I can cut it here and here. Alright, how's that? Okay, fine. Fine, I'll break line. I don't like that either. I'll take out this one. There we go. Oh, maybe I should give this like a title. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the sauce. That's the sauce right there. I gotta be careful with how much I write here because I want it all to like balance out. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm thinking separate that and then put a separation here in case I want to put like, you know, an additional, like a conclusion. an epilogue. So we section off the stages of grief. Now I think this should be one of these you know, one of those situations where his pride is his downfall. So he ignores the warnings. Of his what? There's a word here. He's the emperor. What does this mean? Constituents. I like the sound of this. What does it mean? Yeah, that's funny. Okay. That is how you spell it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Please don't fuck up the formatting, please. Please, I'm begging. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That looks fine. Oh wait, but I kind of want to add because it's thick, right? I kind of, it's not often that I get a chance to describe something as schlop. Of what could only described as I'm thinking it's like pitch black. Schlop. Please. Please, 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 please. Oh, thank God. It's perfect. It's perfect. So here's the deal. We could either continue with this writing style. We can continue with this, you know, this average writing style. That's more like describing the myth to you rather than just being the myth itself. Or if it's the stages of grief, we could be really funny about it and and write it like the poem for Moment of Clarity, when you get the nightmare to like take her mask off and then you live through like infinite lifetimes. That would be funny. Let me see. Can I get like a transcript? If you're watching the VOD and you haven't played this game, look away. No, I guess it would be part of the nightmare. Ooh, What did the nightmare look like in the demo? Oh, I've seen this before. I like the current one more. Alright, I'm getting distracted. I've fallen into the trap. Voice of the Claude. Would it be right to describe it as a poem? I always described it as a poem. Okay, maybe here. Okay, this is also just a... Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Ah, here it is, here it is, here it is. Okay. Maybe we put this in the depression section. We just get really verbose in the depression. Damn, that's heavy. Okay. Maybe. Alright, if you actually listened to me earlier, you can look back now. What does it mean if your throat is seasoned? Oh, okay. I before E, except for the words where that's not the case. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I thought it meant. What does dismay mean? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I do this a lot. I type words and phrases that I know what they mean. Like I would bet my life that I knew exactly what they mean. But then I type it and I'm like, hold on. Hold on, what does the word water mean? Am I using that correctly? Alright, how's this? No! No! Oh my god. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Alright, what do I do? How do I reword this? Break line. Watch, watch, watch. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Yep. Got it. Alright. This is gonna be one of the biggest questions that I ask myself when making this article. Do I want the term crash out to be canon? Yes. Yeah, I don't even know why I asked myself. I make all of these stupid Gen Z phrases canon. I've made Riz canon. Okay. We're swapping from present tense to past tense. But also, I kinda don't care. Curious. Let me just check on everything. What? Wait. Why has my... Wait, why did my PNG swap? Oh, do the hotkeys actually work? When I'm not... Oh no. Wait, hold on. Header 4. Oh my god. That's funny. Okay. I meant for this to be the one I have for the entire stream. I guess it's just going to be changing. Header 2. Yeah. Alright, then I'll just swap. Man, if I had a nickel for every time pressing a hotkey in World Anvil has done something weird, stream-wise, I'd have 2 nickels. But honestly, it does kind of make sense. Because I set the same hotkeys on everything. Is there a name? Is there a name for gardens? Like types of gardens. Do I want like a rock garden? I'm thinking like a garden outside the palace, right? Or maybe I shouldn't use just straight up the words. What's a tea garden? I see. Okay, probably not that then. Hold on. I'm rechecking that tab in a different window because I realized a second too late. I need to double check and make sure I didn't just dox myself. Because Google does that, like, oh, restaurants near you, and I just realized that. No, I didn't. Okay. Now this is public information. I'm in Tennessee. I've made this public. What type of garden do I want? Maybe a rock garden? That kind of makes sense. Oh my god, again. I should do this in a different window. Oh no, it's not a rock garden. Wait, what is the one I'm thinking of? Zen Gardens. Yeah. Okay. But that kind of makes it, I don't think that flows well. I'll just say Palace Gardens. Maybe anger should be short. It's like a short outburst. No! Okay. Wait, I could save this. We just reword it. There we go. Yeah, we'll keep it at that. Okay. Okay, this might be too many commas. We'll put a semicolon. That way we break the sentence up and I look like I'm good at writing. Let's go. That whoever was responsible for the drink screen machine, should they... I'll go both. There are two conditions. Retribution. Got it. Yep, you wouldn't believe it. It means exactly what I thought it meant. Oh wait, I forgot the most important sentence in the anger section. Okay. Oh, I forgot to delete this part. No. Okay. I can save this. I can save this by making it funny. We make this whole bit italicized. We put it in parentheses. And then we make it small, because that's what my formatting is. Perfect. Yep, there we go. And there is a lot of lag here, probably because I'm streaming. Okay. How? Okay. I need to visualize how long is 10 seconds. Okay. He is chugging this glass of this concoction for 10 seconds straight. Nah, that's not long enough. That's not suspenseful enough. What about 20 seconds? That is demonic. Okay, yeah. Let's go with that. The visual I have is that he's chugging, but he's also like struggling. He's gagging as he's chugging. Maybe at one point everything goes back into the glass and then he keeps chugging. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, is Wretched not spelled with a W? Wait. Oh. Oh. That's disappointing. I confused them. Now I look dumb. Now I look like a wretch. Damn it. Didn't I say this before? Hold on. Oh, well, I spelled it right here. What happened? Did I also spell check on that? I don't remember. Oh god. Alright. I just finished my coffee. Is ever-growing a separate word or a single word? Single word. Got it. Okay, well you can't tell me that it's a single word and then alright, fine. I prefer it with the hyphen anyway. What does arduous mean? Yep. Exactly what I thought it meant. Where'd the music go? Oh. I need... Give me Chunan. Is this video game music? I'll be fine. Here we go. Yeah. Well, that means I should... Hold on. I need to be responsible. There we go. I need to be a responsible streamer. Alright, I should take this time to go to the bathroom. Hopefully, no one miraculously shows up while I'm gone, and then things will be very awkward. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes, he goes catatonic. Ah, now that's interesting. I always assumed catatonic meant like no movement. Like you're just kind of sitting there blankly staring into the distance. But it could it's also purposeless overactivity. Or maybe it's only that. Oh, informal, a state of immobility. That's what I thought. Interesting. I think it's funny to imply that everyone there is only confused. Like, they're not concerned, they're not checking on him, they're not like worried, they're just like really confused over the situation. All right, I'm gonna write that tears are streaming down his cheeks, but should I specify that they are rosy cheeks to imply, okay, maybe this has worked. Maybe he has gotten intoxicated. Or maybe it should all be for naught. In vain. Rosy cheeks in this context kind of sounds not appropriate. Maybe flushed. There we go. All right. Hold on. If it's uninterrupted chugging, gagging, retching, and more chugging, maybe it should be longer than 20. Maybe this is a minute. I'm thinking it goes on for a minute. That's funnier, actually. And I'll italicize that. Okay. Depending on how I write this last bit, this might match up perfectly. I could just leave it at this. This is already... I can clean it up a bit. Or I can be more verbose. Oh, where would they be right now? They're in the palace. This is the emperor. So it would be called like a throne room? Give me... Great Hall kind of works. Hearth kind of goes hard for especially for elves. I'll go with throne room for now. I'll keep it vague. Should I write the dialogue? Perhaps. And then maybe italicize. And then I'll actually split this up into multiple paragraphs. All right. That's funny. Please, I'm begging. Oh, thank God. All right, I can take out that line. What does it look like if I put a line here? kind of unneeded. All right. There we go. Ooh, I wonder if it shows the tooltips in OBS. Oh, it does. Interesting. So I guess it doesn't count as a new window. Or, well, I don't know why it would. Actually, now that I say that out loud, that's kind of dumb of me. Okay. How much time we have left on this? All right. We can finish this before the music ends. I'm gonna give it a once over. Or I should give it a once over after I finish the sidebar. All right. All right, lock in. Do I use justify on this sidebar? I have to remind myself how I format things. Here, no. Never mind. Here, yes. Bonus lore, I do. Got it. Alright. Oh wait, how do I have to remind myself again? Okay, I give it taglines and then header 3. That's gonna change my PNG tuber if I use the hotkey. How about my most recent? How do I format this? Yeah, that's the lore. Taglines, the staff. Okay. Okay. Oop. Okay. Header 3. I'll name it in the present day. I'll put a hyphen. That makes it look better to me. Got him. Oh wait, or should I use header 2? How does it look in Knights? Yeah, I use header 3 here. Okay, I keep using header 3. Hello. How you doing? Ah, well, I use header 2 here. Oh my god, my formatting keeps changing. Alright, what do I like more? Header 2 probably because it's green. That's good. What do I do in lichdom? I use header 2 for the table of contents. And for the titles here. Oh, but I use header 3 for the bonus lore. What am I holding? Oh, I am holding a body pillow. I will not explain who is on the body pillow. Oh man, so what do I like more? No, I feel like I need color. I need color here. And then I'll just make a note that I won't remember to update the formatting for everything else. Yeah, I do like that more. Okay. All right. We have 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes before this OST stops. We gotta lock in. Oh, that's a really wholesome way to put it. This is good. To the surprise of many, it is still in fact made today. Granted, it's weaker, and don't worry, it still sucks. That's funny. That's a funny way to put it. I should italicize those. We're not going to finish by the time the music ends. Drinker base is funny. Should I put a hyphen? Maybe. Yeah. I should write ought. I want to use the word believe in this next part, and I don't want to repeat words in rapid succession, so I'm going to replace this. I'm going to put some alliteration here. Adamantly advocate. Yeah. That's funny. Alright. Perfect. Oh, wait. What is funnier? Wholeheartedly believing that the Hashira who originally tried it was just a bitch, or who originally tried it was just a pussy? What's funnier? I'll keep it at this for now. If I change my mind later. Okay, we're gonna go back to I'm thinking yes, begonia. How's the volume on that? I'm going to assume the mixing is alright. I can separate these two. A longing for its return. That definitely sounds like some cold shit. Perfect. I don't think we need much more. I think this is fine. Alright. I will now go to the bathroom and then I will give this a once over and then we'll post. Alright. The first elven liqueur. An acquired taste. This subheading gets funny after you read the whole thing. G00NMAXXING is a rather obscure name in the realm of elven alcohol, at least in regards to the fact that it's still made today. It's an extremely strong, extremely bitter, and extremely thick herbal liqueur that is better known as that alcohol that was so strong it killed a guy. Well, I forgot to close the quotes, and I should probably italicize that. And this is why we read through. Got it. That is better known as that alcohol that was so strong it killed a guy. If you could believe it. Oh my, wait, I thought I typed that. Hold on. There. Quotes. If you could believe it, this reputation was earned after the alcohol ended up being so strong it killed a guy. That guy being a long-forgotten Hashira of Yasurun. I should put this in italicized too. For anyone who may be watching who don't know the context, my elves are like my elves are weeb shit. My elves are Demon Slayer fanfic. And it is not subtle. They're like, I can just show the article. Hold on, quick detour. These are my elves. They're like dragons. They got like tails and shit. They got colorful eyes. Here we go. Here we go. This is the best picture. Look at that. Oh yeah. Those are my elves. Anyway. And I'm using Hashira because I learned that that wasn't just a Demon Slayer thing. It actually is just the word for pillar. It means pillar. So I decided to take it. And that's what I'm going to call emperors. Usually when I come up with elven words, I take Japanese words and then I take words that sound draconic and I just kind of I make them kith, right? But sometimes I just take the Japanese words because it fits and it sounds better. Alright, and the guy is long forgotten. This story is his only real legacy. The Hashira's grief. Long ago, in an age not bothered to be recorded in history, the Hashira of Yasurion was met with a terrible affliction. He had found himself with the complete inability to become intoxicated, a downright demonic tolerance, and he yearned to once again be under the influence. He gathered every brewer, alchemist, herbalist, and witch to the palace to concoct what he hoped would be the strongest alcohol physically possible to them, a liqueur, to be exact, loaded with sweeteners to try and ease what would no doubt be an unpalatable flavor. The result was a drink that wasn't even remotely sweet in any possible metric. He ignores the warnings of his constituents and takes a sip of what could only be described as a pitch-black schlop. It begins. Denial. The disgust was almost instantaneous, a sudden recoil that turned to gagging, that turned to coughing and retching, and a very evident seizing of his throat. Once recovered, to everyone's immediate dismay, he begins to take another sip. Despite the same reaction repeating again and again, he desperately proclaims that it simply must be an acquired taste. Anger. It isn't long before he gives up on sipping this concoction in vain. This essentially wasn't even what he asked for. What followed was a damn near draconic level crash out, one so explosive, so profound, that it is said his screams could be heard from the gardens outside of the palace. Bargaining. Blinded by rage and delusion, he makes a rather unhinged offering. He decides to drink the rest of his glass out of spite, proclaiming that whoever was responsible for the drink's creation, should they both reveal themselves and drink the remaining supply of liqueur, may or may not be spared from the impending retribution. Otherwise, everyone involved would be forcibly put into the remaining barrels of liqueur and left to age, otherwise known as executed via fermentation. What? Okay, I think that's a bot. That has to be a bot. That showed up in my first stream too. That's totally a bot. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Can I remove it? Oh, I can. Alright. See ya. Anyway. Depression. What follows is a long, arduous minute of uninterrupted chugging, gagging, retching, and more chugging. Everyone present looking onward in stunned silence and ever-growing dread. Silence. Oh man, I've repeated the words. Shit. Okay, wait. What word can I use? In stunned awe. in stunned awe. That's interesting. Okay. Everyone present looking onward in stunned awe and ever-growing dread. Silence. The Hashira only sits in place and stares down at his now empty glass, expressionless, damn near breathless. Much to everyone's confusion, he has gone catatonic. Tears begin to stream down his flushed cheeks. He sobs. Acceptance. They're quiet at first, almost whisper-like, even in the dead silence of the throne room. But they slowly raise in intensity and frequency. Before long, they start to shift, first to giggling, then to chuckling, then to laughter, to cackling, and finally to a thunderous howling. He screams at the top of his lungs. It was an acquired taste. He sits down atop his throne with gusto, immediately pouring himself a second glass of the accursed brew. But before he is able to take his sip, he slumps forth in his seat, quiet, unresponsive, dead. The end. Bonus lore. In the present day, to the surprise of many, Gokun is still, in fact, made today. Granted, in a significantly weaker form, but still made and still virtually unpalatable nonetheless. A cult following. Despite its reputation, the drink does indeed have a dedicated following for elves who wish to not remember the next week or so of their lives. A longing for its return. Funnily enough, there is a vocal subset of this drinker base who adamantly advocate that the original recipe ought to be unearthed and revealed one of these days, believing wholeheartedly that the Hashira who originally tried it was just a bitch. Perfect. Alright, author's notes time. Do I write author's notes, or does writing it on stream count as author's notes? I wonder. I should totally mention that I wrote this on stream. And with that, my first summer camp article is completed. Oh yeah. That's right. I wanted to credit. Oh, I wanted to credit the person who gave me this idea. This one was thanks entirely. Is that grammatically correct? This one is thanks entirely? I think? Maybe I'll just start with... Okay, I need to find... How do I go about looking for this? I'll go into a different window. Oh wait, actually, you know what? He probably follows me, I think. Perhaps. Most likely. Maybe. There we go. This one is thanks entirely to Tynan. What was the drink called? Yeah, okay. Oh, and also I've been streaming. And then I'll link my I will shamelessly link my stream. Alright, I need to remind myself how I close these articles out. There's always a very specific wording. Anyways, that's all for now. Have a good one. Alright, yep. That's my signature. Honestly, I should use that for like ending streams too, since I don't know how to gracefully end streams. Okay. Yep, that's good. Alright, one last look through. Yep, breadcrumb, acquired taste, the quote. Oh wait, I did want to describe this as like a syrup, because I just think that adds to the imagery. I'll put it next to schlop. We can get some alliteration there. Okay, please, 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 please. Oh, thank God. Alright, we're good. I should italicize that. It has to be both. Now this bit is too nonchalant. He does this because he can't get intoxicated. So this should be like a miracle. So I'll put the word miraculously. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Okay, yep. I think we're good to go. Okay. Oh, and fun fact, I have a very strong image of what this Hashira looks like in my mind. Let me see if I can get a picture. Nope, I cannot get I cannot get a good picture. Oh well. Alright, I shall publish this. I'm gonna hope that story is a tag that I have. At some point I really gotta just clean up all my tags and have a system. And it is now submitted. I should also make a notification. Okay. It said it was like about 800 words. I'll assume that about 100 of them are the tags. Or maybe, yeah, we'll go 750. Okay. Notified. Yep. 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 Everything's looking good. Alright. I will leave that tab open. And let me see if I got the notification. Hello, Knee. Yep. Perfect. Alright. I shall now take a moment to stretch, probably. That might be healthy. Damn, it's already been 2 hours. Oh well, I can still lock in, or I guess I can stay locked in. All right. I'm thinking now, let's get some Planet Wisp. Perfect. So Phoenix Vine is a cool one. The vision here, all right, it's like a plant. It's a plant that you plant into fire, or it absorbs heat and then it disperses that heat. These little, like where it blooms, are like embers. And I'm putting this one in, where am I putting this? This one was, yeah, symbiotic relationship. This is because people will plant it into the fireplace. The plant gets energy from the heat, and the people planting it get heat. I definitely have a lot less to work with here, but you know, this is going to be a simpler article. I do have plans for like a botany version of the Ranger's Handbook for Beasts and Wildlife, like a plant version with my friends' OCs for it, because they really like plants, so I wanted to make lore for them. So for all we know, this might get an update in the future with a very different writing style. But as of right now, we're just gonna go with the regular. Okay. I'm gonna look up something real quick. I know I've mentioned moss hide before. Yeah. Just in bees. Okay. What did I say here? Okay, I don't explain what moss hide is. Alright. Would vines be closer to moss? Or maybe plant mail? Because at that point, it's just like chainmail. You make links with the vines. All right. This won't really be explained until I eventually do that plant lore update. But I'm thinking I should make the distinction now whether or not this is an alchemical plant or if it's a magical plant. Like, is it normal or is it weird? I kind of like the idea that it's like a regular plant. It just has a really unorthodox cultivation. Okay. Alright, lock in. Lock in, bro, lock in. Alright. Wait, what is what's the word for having having plants in your house? Succulent. No, not that. A succulent plant. Why is it called a succulent? I'm not sure. Oh well. I need to look at the map. This is my process in its purest form. Write a word, look something up. Write another word, look something up. I'm thinking this is found like here, in this general area. Just very average, just leaning a bit towards cooler temperatures. But like the winters can get pretty sick. Because I just like the cold. Okay. Wait, did I ever give this area a name? No, I didn't. Then I'll bolt this. Oh wait, hold on. And then at. I should bold it because it's the first mention of an important term, the name of the article. I should look into my notes. I know I have a much better description of this. Alright, how's that? Is that a good length? Yeah, I'll just bring this bit up. Oh, what's this? Oh, damn, that was fast. They must have been online. Hold on. I'm going to include this area too. So what is this? This is Lake Nimue. Yeah. I don't want to repeat words. Alright, I'll bold that. Bold that. And bold that. For this, I will link to Facespring River, and then I'll replace the text. I'm so good at this. And for this, I'll make a URL. And I need to make a URL because the only place where I've described the forest is in Stonewood's article, which I really need to. I'm saving this for World Ember. The big civilization update. Copy link. There we go. Perfect. But then there's this. Oh, wait. I need to write this too. This shit only exists in wintertime. Alright, that should be good. Perfect. I don't like that. I'll get rid of this. And that should be good. That should... Yeah. That's nice. I didn't describe what it was used for, but that just means I can do it here. Or better, I can put it in this bit right here. Okay. What's the best way to word this? I know. I'm thinking like a geothermal kind of thing. It burrows underground, takes warmth from underground, and then it spreads. Hmm. Is gray with an A or an E, like the color? Oh. Oh, okay, so it's an American versus British thing. And once more, maybe further. Hello, kiddo. Yes, I do have the pillow. Oh, you want to know something funny? Okay, so the different like PNG tubers, I have the hotkeys on like control 1 2 3 4 5 6, you know. And turns out when I'm using the hotkeys to put like the different headers in World Anvil, I've been changing them. And I have no idea if that was happening in the first stream. Watch, watch. Header 1. Header 2. Header 4 is the body pillow. Header 3 is just the blush. Oh, what did I do? Okay, header 5 does something different. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with that. I'll just go to Oh, it is. And then Control 6 is, I've called it Slay the Little Guy. This is my Slay the Princess version. And then these other ones I don't have hotkeys for. This is Little Guy but Lock the Fuck In. I have a super state. I have this one, but like I'm breaking it down. Oh no, this is I'm in VideoTube right now, so it shows the background. All of these are transparent. I also have this one called Little Guy, but I need to prove a point, and I have this specifically for if anyone asks why, like why does it like vibrate like this, or like the line boil, and it looks like this. The point that I'm trying to prove is that the line boil makes it look alive, you know? So when I'm talking, as you can see, I look alive because even though it's a still image, the lines are moving and it gives a sense of life. But when I stop talking, all right. Okay, how does this look? I have the feeling I might have to split the paragraph. Probably, yeah. Okay. Oh, but this is easy. Light work. Maybe I should break line. I don't know. I'll leave it at not and then see how I feel. So how are you doing, kiddo? What are you working on anything? Nice. I am going to go to the bathroom now. I will be back. No, you will not be burning down this stream. Oh, let me give you some exciting news. The VOD won't be muted, and let me tell you why. Because I remembered that some of my favorite background music to listen to, these lo-fi covers of Sonic OSTs from Hotline Sewanee, you can actually play these as long as you give credit. So I have it in the corner there. You can't burn it down because I'm still, like, using it. I'm in the stream. You're in the stream. I'd rather you not. Thanks for understanding. Oh, and by the way, this is the second article that I've written on stream. I finished, not too long ago, the first Elven Liqueur. It is it's for the myth prompt. And that's posted. I think as of right now, I think my preferred style is writing notes for what I want to write, and then maybe writing it on stream. Or maybe just the first stream I had nerves, couldn't think of anything to write. It was definitely a lot easier this time around. But also, for most of this, it's been 0 viewers. Someone did come around earlier, though. No idea if they're still here. Oh, and also that bot that posted a link. That was pretty funny. Oh, I haven't been on Discord in a minute. I posted my announcements. See, I posted this. Late night writing for summer camp, and then Goon-maxing, which is plain ZZZ. Put on Blue Sky. I thought you'd see it. Alright, then do me a favor. Write in Discord that I am streaming right now. Oh, okay, that's fair. Alright, how much time is left on this? About 20 minutes. Okay, we can finish. We can do this. We can lock in. Lock in. Okay, that is a lie. I said stuff, just not here. In the Discord. I hate that I can read that and immediately know what you're saying, but in written form, it's just potato, potato. Okay, that's fair. Okay, now Rumen's mad at me. Man, VODWatch is gonna be real confused right now. Oh, that's my notification sound. It's you know, the sound of dice rolling. Alright, I should mute my phone. No, all my notification sounds are dice. And I can show you the specific sound effect too. Yeah, it's my phone notification sound. I'm sure if I can find it if I just go to my instance. It's this one. Yeah, but most of the time I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. What's sneaky about this? Bro, I was nuts. Bro, look at my announcements. Late night writing for summer camp and then goon maxing. Plain ZZZ. Which it's already been like almost 3 hours. This is gonna be a hefty one. It's all good. No, this is Twitter. This is Blue Sky. Most people on World Anvil, actually, if you could believe it. Or most of the people that I follow on World Anvil. Alright. Okay, I can speedrun. What's webhooks? Oh, is this like I can make a post on every social with a single action? Okay. That's neat. I should specify safely. Though I am worried that before long my entire like feed on the socials will just be like stream announcements, and I'm not sure if that like would get annoying. Oh, you're right, I can. Oh, it's for Discord? I see. Who knows, maybe one day I will have a Discord server. Though that makes me kind of anxious. That seems like a lot. Perfect. Okay. Oop, typo spotted. Completely fair. Have a good one. Okay. Paste. Alright. What does this look like? Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I know what to do. Maybe a third paragraph. Ah, shit, the music is over. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh my god. No. No. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that would work. I can take out shelves, maybe. Oh, I forgot literally the entire point. Okay. We can shuffle this around. This can go in sprouting embers. Alright, see ya. Perfect. Okay. Alright, time for the bonus lore. How do I want to power scale this? I know it's fire resist, but like how much? There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to formatting. I don't know what to name this section. Okay, I'll just test this, see what it looks like. Yeah, that's good. And I'll put a semicolon here so that I look good at writing. And also because this works. It works better than just starting a new sentence. I think you should be able to eat this. Yeah. Oh, but should it give you warmth, or should it be fire resistance? No, I should give you warmth. Armor would be fire resist because it would absorb any heat that's being directed at you if you're wearing the armor. But if you eat it, then it would probably just give you warmth. No, not potions. Potions are magical. Elixirs. I'll break up that last sentence here. Okay, I think we're good. Maybe I should break these up. What did I do here? I didn't break these up. No, I'll just leave it like that. Okay. Phoenix Vine, a perfect union of nature and fire. Sometimes in the harshest of winters where you'll find the warmest of company. Just checking something. All right. A staple in home gardening for the cities and towns in, near, and around Stonewood. Phoenix Vine is an extremely versatile, fast-growing, and resilient plant known for its miraculous ability to disperse heat. It's mostly found in the general vicinity of Stonewood Forest, just under Dragonspine Mountains, and a large area west of Lake Nimue. Though it's a seasonal plant, only blooming in the winter and disappearing just before spring. Sprouting embers. Despite what the plant is capable of, the way it functions actually falls under alchemical rather than magical. The gray, ash-like vines and roots burrow incredibly deep, and it's through these roots that the plant is able to draw in warmth from underground. The stored heat energy is then dispersed through the bright orange and red flowers to melt the surrounding snow. At this point, it becomes a constant feedback loop of growing, melting the snow around it, burrowing in the freshly cleared area, and growing further. Phoenix Vine's ability to safely absorb and disperse heat makes it an excellent option for providing warmth during the winter. There's no known threshold for how much heat it can withstand, and it only disperses its stored heat in small bursts, only ever enough to melt snow and maybe ice. Cyclical rebloom. Once winter has reached its end, the vines themselves quickly reduce to ash. The same cannot be said about its roots, which, if the plant is properly cared for and healthy enough, will grow once again come next winter, granting it the name Phoenix Vine. The optimal method for cultivating Phoenix Vine in your home is to plant it into the accumulated ashes in your fireplace. From there, it will spread throughout the surrounding area and act as a natural indoor heating. Normally, this spread is chaotic, essentially any surface the vines can reach and cling to, but the more crafty gardeners know to use an assortment of frames, pots, and wires to control the growth and use it to decorate their homes rather beautifully. An armor alternative. In some cases, and with the right craftsperson, you may certainly be able to fashion Phoenix Vine into a rather effective alternative to plant mail or moss hide. Its ability to absorb heat, granting you a simple resistance to fire, should you find yourself unable to attain the real thing. Edible warmth. Believe it or not, the flowers in the vine are actually edible, and they're often used as an ingredient for elixirs, oils, or tinctures for its ability to retain warmth. Drinking such an elixir would, for a short time, naturally boost your body's ability to do the same, though it is not recommended that you consume the flowers raw, or at least in large quantities. Yeah, that's good. Checks out. Let me check if everything else is in order. Well, navigation. Good thing I checked. We'll put this in wilderness. For now, I'll have to make an article in the future for plants and stuff. Oh, I haven't been given these excerpts. Oh no. Hold on. Yeah, I haven't been given these excerpts. Oh no. Okay. We'll put this quote as the excerpt for Elven Liqueur. Alright. Sick. And how about here? We'll do this one right here. Alright, sick and based and sick and based and based and sick. And we'll just make sure that got updated. Actually, I should put this in quotes. There we go. Perfect. All right, author's notes. What do I do for author's notes? I'll put this sentence in small text because that's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Which means I might as well do all this, put it in italics, parentheses. And then I need a reminder. I just opened this in a new tab, even though I have an open tab already. Okay. You know, we gotta put our signature. All right. No, hold on. I gotta change the placement of this period. Perfect. Now I feel like I should write more. Oh, I'll do my usual. I'll mention that this has been a long time coming. Sure, we'll do this. We'll link it. No, wait, no, it's not called Tails. It's called Knight of Cups. Nope. Cup. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That feels like author's notes. All right, sick. 2 articles in rapid succession. I don't know what else to tag this with, so I'll just leave it at that. Actually, no, I'll keep this at work in progress because I'll probably update it in the future. We'll say 550. I'm cracked. There we go. And then we refresh and submit. Yep, everything is in order. Perfect. Now what? Yep. Am I feeling a third article? Nah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good for now. So now, I'm thinking I take a quick break and then move over to ZZC. Oh wow, almost 4 hours. Alright. I will be back. Alright. We will now be swapping. I'll pause this. Man, the silence is deafening. There we go. I need to. Do I want to stream this with the overlay? Sure. This is also my way of testing if I can even stream games. That's the other purpose that this serves. So while I'm testing that, I'm just gonna put the music back on. Man, this is gonna be so sad if it turns out I'm asking too much of my computer. Maybe I can fiddle around with settings. Yeah, there's a very low chance that I'll actually be able to do this. Alright, let me... I fiddled around with settings. Let's see how this runs. Oh no. Nah. Nah, this ain't happening. Man, that is unfortunate. Well, okay, stream ends here. I falsely advertised. Alright, I'm now gonna use that tagline. Anyways, that's all for now. Have a good one.